Hey, this is part two. I got cut off on my last video. My phone uh, reached the maximum or something. But I was just saying about this last dream I had. Um, it was crazier than all the other ones. I don't even know how to say it because it's I can't figure it out. Um, so I was in this. This one happened probably about 4 days ago, 3 days ago. Um, and I don't know what really to think of it. It was really crazy. Okay. So I was in like this tent kind of or like a house, a small kind of hut, I guess you could say. And I remember it didn't have any lights in it. It was maybe like a Middle Eastern hut or something like that where the sunlight comes in through the top and just weird kind of place I was in. But I remember there was this I guess it was an angel or something like that in my dream. Um, he was right in front of me, and he was wearing glasses, like reading glasses and stuff. And the sunlight was coming through the tent, and it was hitting uh, his lenses, so I could see like the dust that had collected on the lens, and like the little the little fingerprints and all this stuff. Like when sunlight hits glass, you could see all the impurities. But it was just that intense of a dream. Like all the details were crazy. But he's wearing these glasses, and I felt at peace where I was for this one. That this guy who was there was an angel or whatever. That he was peaceful. Um, he it was strange. I remember like almost his exact appearance. He was he had skin that was about the color of terracotta, like maybe a Indian man. Um, and he was young. He was probably about 20, 23, 25, something like that. Um, he had a beard and facial hair and sideburns and everything like that. Uh, but none of it had turned white, and none of it, um, it was bright, like vibrant brown. It was just a beard. And anyways, I just remember all these little details. And he asked me uh, some some like rhetorical question. I can't remember what it was, which drives me crazy. It was almost like a proverb. Like he, a question I already knew the answer to. He basically asked me like, "Who loves you more than anything?" And I was like, "Well, Jesus, of course. Like God and Jesus." And that made him happy. Like that was the right answer. Like okay, you passed the test or something like that. And then he said something else, and I just specifically remember he said the words Jeremiah and Peter, and and I was thinking to myself, like, okay, these must have something to do with each other, or you know, they're important people I know in both the Old and the New Testament. They're probably maybe the most, I mean, not the most important, but I mean, Peter was like, considered the first pope or whatever. And, Jeremiah was a very prophetic man, you know, telling about Judah and stuff and the coming destruction. But anyways, I've just been thinking about these two names, Jeremiah and Peter, and trying to research them and stuff like that. Uh, Not just them, but I just remember those were two specific words that this guy said to me in my dream. And and after he said that stuff,